All right, you guys, welcome to our first team call of February and, well, our only team call of February. So, for those of you who didn't see my live call in our team page, we're going to start doing one team call a month for the whole team. And then I want to start doing one-on-one so I can help you guys individually with your goals and all that kind of stuff. So, um, nobody hit Success Club in January. So what I was thinking for February is as soon as you sell your first challenge pack, I want to hop on a one-on-one call with you. Because I feel like it's something that we need to earn to like get on one-on-one calls, because I don't want to like be dragging people who are just like, yeah, I'm not really selling challenge packs. I don't really want to do this business. So this month, first challenge pack, I want to do a one-on-one call with you guys. And then from here on out, I will be doing one-on-one calls with everyone who hit Success Club the previous month. So I'm super excited about that because I feel like these team calls are fun, but we have so many team calls to hop on. And I just want to like really help you guys one-on-one, which I think would be so much easier than on a team call. Um, so first of all, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about setting your month up for February and really sitting down and writing your goals out. And we're also going to talk today about not really setting goals, but more just creating those habits and creating the things that you do every day, because we'll get into that. But did you guys watch that Trent Shelton video that I sent? Okay, good. But afterwards, go listen to it because I'm gonna talk a lot about his call because it was so good. And so, anyways, I want you guys to just really dig deep, dream big. Like, I think sometimes we get so set on just like, okay, let's just kind of slide by every month when it doesn't really help us grow. And I caught myself in that situation for a very long time. And now I'm like so ready to just like blow the roof off of my goals. So, but really, if you haven't yet, really sit down with yourself. What do you want to accomplish this month? How many people do you want to help? And then when you hit that, go bigger. Just like keep going bigger. Don't set like a rooftop and hit it and stop. Just keep going. Okay. Um, okay, today we are going to talk about Trent Shelton's call about becoming legendary. And it's funny because this morning, it was like an old training from Emily Favre popped up in my news feed, and it was when I was supposed to be doing my miracle morning, and so I'm like, oh, I'll listen to it later, and then something just kept telling me to listen to it. So I was like, maybe this is something I need for my team call. So I turned it on, and it was like everything I needed to hear. But the funny thing is, everything she had to say went hand in hand with Trent Shelton's call about like, you know, sit down, write out what you've been doing and has it been working for you. And if it hasn't, do something different. You don't have to just keep doing the same thing over and over and over and getting the same results. You need to level up and change things up and do things a little bit different. So, for those of you who don't really know who Emily Favre is, she's the top 10 coach. She, 2 years ago, she had been stuck at a diamond coach for 5 years. So she reminds me a lot of myself. She's been stuck at a diamond coach for 5 years. And in March, she was still a diamond coach. And she's like, what in the heck? What am I going to do? I need to do something different. I need to change what I'm doing. And she sat down and um, she just decided to 10 times everything, double everything. So she said that she talked to her coach and she was like, hey, I'm going to try to go for a Success Club 100 this month. And she's like, you know, you could probably do that. So you need to go for 200. And she's like, oh my gosh, that is so scary. And she's like, but if you guys are setting goals that aren't making you so freaking scared, you're not setting them big enough. You're not like pushing hard for your goals. So she decided to double everything, double her invites, double how many people she wanted to bring on her team, double how many people she was adding to her talent group, double everything. And it just got me thinking about me and how long I have stayed just floating along in my business, you know, and stayed not leveling up to doing like amazing things. Like I have intentions to do it, but I never actually do it. And so, anyway, she just started talking about how she stopped waiting for her coach to do things. She needed a new coach training. She decided to make it. She opened a team page. She's like, even if you have one coach, open a team page and go live in there and become a leader of that one coach. So I think that's a great idea for you guys to even start as like make a team page, think of a team name as you bring people in, add them to our team page, but also add them to your own. And every week, start practicing being a leader to those people in your team page. And just go live in there. Share what you're doing, share what's helping you, and start being a leader of your team, even if it's one person. Preach to them as if you're preaching to a stadium of people, because one day it will be. If you grow it, it will come. If you focus on it, it will grow. So let's see. So anyways, it just lit a fire in me listening to her, because she's just like, you guys, I just decided I'm done being stuck. I'm done sitting here at Diamond. I am ready to level up and actually make things happen. So she started doubling everything she was doing, doubling her success club points. And then she just took charge. Like she reached down into her downline, her coaches, and started messaging them and like inviting them to her Emerald in 24 hours call. So I want to really start running these and just hustling and creating emerald factories in our downline as people dump in 24-hour to Emerald. Because if you're not Emerald, you guys, it's just like you got to be Emerald. It's 2 people. It gives you team cycle bonuses. It helps you get free customers when you're Emerald. You can start earning trips, earning these free trips, which is amazing. Like there's so much that comes from Emerald, but it's really just opening your business. If you're not Emerald, your business hasn't quite opened yet. Really, Emerald's your stepping stone, Diamond's your second stepping stone, but neither of those are where you want to stay. Like get to 2 stars as fast as you can, because that's where your business is going to grow and grow and grow. So anyway, she just started like reaching down, helping everybody. From March to July, she had 22 diamonds under her on her team, and she was just a diamond coach. And so it just goes to show you, like, you can do the same thing over and over for 5.5 years if you want to. Or you can go, this is a freaking $1 million business. I'm going to take charge and I'm going to do all the things and I'm going to double everything and I'm going to actually show myself that I want to do this. Okay, so then I was listening to Trent Shelton's call that I posted in our thing, and it was so good. And he was talking a lot about that and about having the BC mindset, and it's stop blaming and complaining. So if you're blaming things on like your life is too busy or you can't do this or you can't do this, like you gotta stop. You gotta have the BC mindset. Stop blaming and complaining and just take ownership of your life, of your business, all that kind of stuff. So let's see, where am I at? Okay. So he said, stop talking yourself out of your greatness. A lot of times we want these big things, but it scares us. And so we hold ourselves back from going after them. And he said his favorite thing to do is to prove himself wrong. So he's like, if I think I can run 3 miles, I run 5. If I think I'm going to run half marathon, I sign up for a full marathon. Like, you just got to prove yourself wrong. Start pushing yourself to big things. Stop setting like super small goals and kind of sort of getting there. One thing I love that Emily Favre always says is if you kind of sort of try, you're going to kind of sort of get results. So if you want to get huge results, you got to go all in. You got to decide to go all in and have the all in mindset. And what I've really learned as a coach too is your team will follow your lead. And the last couple of years, I have not led good at all. Like I've been in this horrible funk. And so I bring on people and I haven't been where I needed to be to lead them. And so, but if you are like super excited about what you're doing, it also trickles down to your team and they catch that excitement. So you got to decide like, what do you want the people that comes on your team to get from you? Do you want them to, because your mindset, one thing he said that I was like, oh my gosh, it's so true, is he said, your mindset is contagious. And he's like, so do you want them to catch the mindset you have right now? Or do you want them, you got to like dig deep and ask yourself that question. Like, and that's one thing Emily said. She said, for 5 years, I just posted. And then when I decided to go all in, my team went all in. And they saw what was possible. And they saw my excitement. And so everyone who came on went all in the day they came on. They all went emerald in 24 hours. They all went diamond in 30 to 60 days. And so that is exactly like you give your coaches what you're bringing on. And every once in a while, I think you get these rock stars that are just like, I'm doing it no matter what, no matter, because like, there's tons of coaches who are top coaches that didn't need a coach to lead them. But there's a lot of people who need that leadership and who thrive off of like their coaches. So, okay, I'm all over the place, but it's so important to like show up the way that you want your coaches to show up. If you want your coaches to like do the things, you got to be doing the things. You just got to lead from the front. And that's something I haven't done for a very long time. So let's see, where am I at? Okay. So he said, when you make up your mind for real, then you don't even bring a towel to throw in. And I love that so much because I feel like it is, if you haven't made up your mind, all the excuses are so easy to hold you back, to stop you from showing up, to like, or the fear of failure. Like I think a lot of our team had fear of failure for this month. I'm frozen. Hold on. Tell me when I'm back. Am I back? Wonder if it's, oh, it's still
there.
Yeah, can you hear me? Okay, still recording. Okay, so anyway, I feel like I should move. This weather's so bad, our internet sucks today. Where was I at?
The last thing I heard is when you make up your mind for real, you don't bring a towel to throw in.
Yeah.
And that's when it kind of got.
Okay. So I love that so much because I think so often when we're not getting like the likes or the interaction we want on social media, it like makes us go, oh, like maybe what I'm doing people don't like, or we start talking ourselves into like not showing up as much and not pushing as hard. And when really you need to lean farther in and just show up more and bring better content and all that kind of stuff. And also, like, I mean, I'm not calling anyone out because I totally get it, but this month in February, I think a lot of like our team decided to hold themselves back from joining Team Cup because of fear of failure. And honestly, like that makes me sad because like if you'd have been on my Team Cup, I would not have like one bit gotten mad if you would have not like reached your goals. Am I still here? Like, where did I go? My screen disappeared.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes little things like that, like we tell ourselves, oh, I don't want to let my team down. So we hold ourselves back from rising to what we could possibly be, you know? And that is one thing in his call, he was talking about being legendary and just showing up better than ever. And I think that's one thing with Team Cup that makes me like push even harder, because you have all these people to push with, and you're not just alone. And so me and Callie are like doing Team Cup by ourselves with our husbands, and I think I signed Zoe, Ryan, she signed her husband up, and we're like gonna hit Success Club in all these business centers and just push even harder for ourselves. And so I want you guys to really, like, next time a Team Cup comes around, do not like talk yourself out of joining because of fear of failure. Like, prove to yourself that you can do this, because you can. And you know, I think I don't know, I just think that's such a hard thing in this business, is it's like it's you. Like, you gotta, like, you know, you're the one that's gonna build your business. You're the one that, like, nobody else can do it for you, type thing. And so you got to just like decide, make that decision. Don't bring a towel to throw in. If you want big things to happen, sign up for all the things. Push, do everything you can to like push yourself a little bit harder. Because for me, even though it's like kind of stressful that I have to hit Success Club in 3 business centers this month, I'm excited to prove myself that I can. You know what I mean? Like, because you can do anything that you put your mind to. You just have to decide, make the decision, and not bring a towel to throw in. Okay, so one thing he talked about was not setting goals, because a lot of times when you set goals, you hit that goal and then you stop. And he talked a little bit about when he worked to get to the NFL. And then when he got there, he stopped putting in the work that he had put in to get there. And so he started like not being as good. He just kind of put his feet up. And so I've noticed that too. Like, sometimes when you set like a Success Club goal of 6 or 10, and you hit it early in the month, then you coast through the rest of the month and don't do anything. And then all of a sudden, the next month, Karen, you have no momentum because you haven't been doing the things. And so I'm like, it's so true. Like, you kind of don't want to set those goals or set a big goal, huge goal that you have to push so hard for, that might be almost impossible to hit by the end of the month, so that you don't stop. You keep going and keep going, and you blow the roof off of it. Because if you set a goal, like a ceiling goal that you can jump and touch really easy, then you're going to hit the ceiling and just be okay and stop and be fine. But if you set something that you're going to have to like blow the roof off of your house to get to, then you're going to have to hustle, and you're going to have to go, and you're not going to stop at the ceiling. So I loved that so much, because he also said just, where is that? Sorry, I have a really good thing I need to say about that. He said, Kelly, what does he call it instead of?
Don't set goals. He said you reach goals, but he said set standards, not goals.
Yeah.
So
You live by your standards, you reach your goals. That's what he said. And oh my gosh, that makes so much sense, because you guys, we were raised to have high standards. You know what I mean? So I think that like applies so much to our business, as we need to set high standards for ourselves as coaches, and just focus on our standards every day. Like, what, like, how do we want to show up? How do we want to influence people? How do we want to help people? And at the end of the day, we need to feel good about how we showed up. And one thing he said too that I loved was how, like, if you couldn't say a word, how would people, like, what would people think of you? What would your story tell through your social media if you couldn't say a word? And I love that so much because we need to think about that. Like, how do we want to inspire people and show up for people? That's why we need to show up so like positive and, uplifting, because there's so much garbage all over social media and so much negativity. And so we need to set that standard. Like, what is the standard we want to show up to and meet every single day? And through setting those standards, we're going to create routines in our lives. We are going to create, we're going to be able to fill out our tracker like nobody's business every single day, because it's our standard. We don't go to bed till it's done, And so I want you guys to think about that. Like, what standard are you going to set for yourself every day? And, not go to bed until you get it done. And he also said, like, what's going to be your rooted reason instead of your why? I like that so much because it feels like so deep. Like, what's your rooted reason? When things get hard, when you're getting 8 million no's, like, what is going to make you keep showing up? Because it's rooted deep down inside of you. And one thing he talked about is consistency. He talked about, like, if you are consistent, no matter if you aren't the best person in the world, but you're consistent, you'll be the go-to person. And it's kind of like us coaches. Like, if we disappear off the face of the earth, off Facebook, and quit, or Instagram, and quit posting, or we're not sharing all the things, they're going to go to the consistent coach that shows up every day. Even if they're a brand new coach and know nothing about this business, like, they're going to go to the one who's showing up every day. And so Trent talked about that. He's like, I'm not the best speaker. I'm not the best at what I do, but I'm the most, I promise I've been the most consistent over the last year. And now I'm like the #1 asked speaker to come speak at events right now because I am the most consistent. And so, like, through consistency and through setting those high standards for ourselves, you guys, we're going to be able to reach any goal that we set, because consistency builds momentum, and doing those standards and like daily things that we set for ourselves every day, it's going to just build so much momentum and people coming right to us. So, let's see. Okay, so, and it's kind of like, okay, so he said, this is one thing that I love too, is he said, stop focusing on the weight and start focusing on the lifestyle. Like, when just kind of like stop focusing on our end goal, start focusing on how we need to show up every single day as a coach, and the end goal will come. And it's just like, I think sometimes in our boot camps, when people are like, oh, I lost 5 pounds, and they're so focused on losing the weight, and then they get frustrated when they hit a plateau that they quit. But if they focus on how freaking good they feel showing up every day, and how good they feel putting healthy food in their body, the weight's gonna fall off, they're gonna hit their goals, and they're gonna keep going. But when their only goal is to lose 20 pounds and it's not happening, they're gonna get frustrated and quit. And it's just like, if our only goal is to get 5-star diamond and make $5,000 a month, and we're not hitting that goal, it's gonna be easy to get frustrated and quit. But when we are having amazing conversations and we're loving like the process of helping people, and we're focused on just this lifestyle of helping people, we're going to keep going till we get to be 5-star diamond, 5,000 a month. You know what I mean? Like, it's the process that we need to fall in love with. It's the process we need to focus on. It's the daily activities we need to focus on. And through that, we're going to reach every goal that we ever wanted to hit. But you got to stop holding yourself back. You got to stop sitting in the dugout and wanting to hit home runs. Like, I'm a baseball mom. That's all I know. But you miss every ball you don't swing at. If you get up to bat and you just stand there, like, I watch these kids all season long, not there, swing the stinking bat. And I'm just sitting there, swing the bat. Like, you can't hit the ball if you don't swing the bat. You can't even try to hit a home run if you're not going to swing the bat. And if you're going to go to a baseball game and get stuck in the dugout because you won't play the game, you're never going to hit a home run. So you've got to get out the dugout, swing the freaking bat until you hit the ball. And we might strike out 8,000 million times before we hit a home run, but we're never going to hit a home run if we don't swing the bat. So you got to get out there and embarrass yourself. You got to post really vulnerable posts so people can get to know you. You got to send a million invites to people that you might think will judge you. And you've just got to know that your heart's in it to help them. And through taking action, doing all the things, you're going to help so many people, and you're going to get to build the tribe and the goals that you want to reach. So I think that's about all I have. But you guys, like, we can do this. Like, I have so much faith, so much belief in every single one of you. And I know for me, like, I'm so ready to lead you guys to whatever goals you have. And I know, like, for a long time I've been stuck, and I know that's why you guys have been stuck. And mindset is contagious. And so, like, when I was listening to his thing and he's like, you guys, mindset is contagious. Do you want your team to catch what you have? And I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys all caught what I had. You guys all caught my stuck feeling, my funk I was in. And so it's time to, like, switch it around and just, like, become what you want to be, become what you want others to attract from you, become what you want to give off, because people are going to catch what you have. And your excitement is contagious, your positivity is contagious, but so is the negativity, and so is the am I froze again? Am I still froze? Am I back?
You're back.
I'm back. Okay, I'm like, can you hear me? Can you hear me
Yes.
now? Can you hear me
Yes.
now? Okay. So, what did you hear last?
That positivity is contagious, but so is negativity.
Yeah. Okay. So, I just, like, my goal this year is to breathe belief into you guys and lead the way and show you guys what's possible, because I know what's possible. I've been there before, and I just got in this, like, mindset that I couldn't do it, that I couldn't lead my team. And now I know I can, and I'm totally out of it, and I feel so excited to lead you guys, to bring you, to show you what's possible, and, like, help you believe it's possible. Anything's possible for you. So I think I'm froze again. Cal, did you have anything you wanted to add?
No, I'm you know, Katie and I have been talking a lot because we are, like, I think we finally both got on the same page at the same time, and I'm really excited about what we can do as a team. And I believe in every single one of you. I believe that we can do amazing things. For me, like in the last few weeks, I've started to realize, like, I'm seeing that, what did I tell you today? Like, I just feel like it's my duty to, like, everything in my life, not but everything that is going, like, I have, I can share, that I can help other people with, and I feel a duty to do that. And so, but and we've been given, like, I've realized that I have neglected and taken advantage of my body for my whole entire life. And doing the ultimate reset cleanse kind of woke me up to the fact that, like, it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. And I felt so good when I was done. But then, like, I just went back to my normal thing, and I feel like crap again. And I'm like, hey, why do I do this to myself? Because I started realizing, like, this body that we have is a gift, and we cannot neglect it. We need to take as good care of it as we can, and we have the tools to do that, and we have the tools to help other people do that. And so, like, I just started realizing, like, I've got to stop being a hypocrite and do the things that I know makes my body feel good and share it with people, because it is a gift. So anyway, I'm excited. I hope you guys can see and, like, feel the energy that is possible with what we have at our fingertips. And don't be afraid to share it.
Okay. Anyone else want to add anything? Am I froze again? I came out here so that
I saw a little look on Melissa's face, like she really wanted to say something.
I think she thought I do and I don't at the same time.
Well, it just kind of, can you hear me? I'm on my phone, it's a little weird. But what Callie was saying with just showing up on our health journey, I've noticed that with being so busy, I haven't been showing up in my business, and it's like made me feel really bad. Like, when I show up helping people, I know that it's like something I need in my life, and I know it's missing, and it's taking a toll on me. And so I'm working my way back. I don't know how I need to do that. I mean, I do and I don't, but I'm working my way back because I know it makes me happier to help people, and not having people in my groups right now is like creating that negative, like, impact on me that's affecting everything. So I hear you.
Well, I totally 100% agree with that. And I think too, for like a long time, I was just bringing in like a couple people here and there, and my groups got so quiet, and I'm helping the same people every single month, like, and they're getting quiet. And it's amazing how new, excited energy keeps everybody like going and excited, and yeah, and even you and your business. And one thing that me and Callie have been getting up at and like doing our call at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I noticed, like, before this, I stopped doing like my full on miracle morning. I was just like getting up fast, hurrying and working out, like listening to some personal development, but not really doing my gratitude, not really doing like all the things that I know, like Trent Shelton says, protects your peace. And so he was talking about, like, they asked him, like, what is the one thing you would say needs to happen every day to be successful in your life? And he said, protect your peace, which would be your morning routine. And so maybe you start there, Melissa, if there's things that you haven't been doing, because that has been changing my life in the last couple of weeks. And if it helps you guys to be accountable, we don't even talk. We just have a Zoom call, and you can hop on the link. Like, it's from 5 to 6:30. A lot of times at 6, I take my computer down and work out. So you just hop on and get your stuff done. But I'm going to post the links in the team page, and I'll just pin them to like the top of our team page. It's the same link every single day. But he does a lot of the same things we do, but he calls them the 4 A's. Instead of gratitude, he calls it appreciation. So he does his appreciation, and then he does his affection. So he's like, I make sure and give lots of hugs. I hug my kids. I hug my wife. I like give affection, because affection and love, like hugs, are huge. And I've heard that a lot lately, how hugs, like your hearts can speak to each other. So I've been trying to give my kids a lot more hugs. So affection. And then the next one is
Accomplishment.
accomplishment. So you want to have one, start with a win every single day, and it doesn't have to be in your business, or maybe it's your invites. Like I feel so accomplished when I get my invites up first thing in the morning, or maybe it's making your bed. I mean, that's a win for you. Or maybe it's like he's like, I did the dishes this morning for my wife, and that was a huge win for me because I knew how happy she was going to be when she woke up. So think of one win every day that you're going to start your day out with. And then the last thing is activity. So it's like movement, and so a lot of it is stuff that we do and that we've been taught to do. And so I'm like, hello, like, success leaves clues. When everyone's talking about a morning routine, protecting your peace, it's so true. Like when you don't start your morning out like that, and you're just, I mean, working out is great, but I have learned, like, oh my gosh, like writing my appreciation and my dreams, and like it fills my heart so much and starts my day out like, okay, I can conquer the freaking world. You know what I mean? So it's funny how that teeny little thing of not doing for months, like I was looking back through my little gratitude notebook, and I do it like twice and then miss 2 weeks and then twice, and like, no, like that is where like showing up every freaking day and doing that is gonna change your life. And so anyways, if it would help you guys, like hop on our 5:00 a.m. link and just know, like, it's an appointment every day with yourself every morning to get up and do your things, and it will protect your peace. It will start your day out amazing, and then you've had a win for the day and you've won your day, I feel, when you start your day out like that. So, and we also get on, I mean, my internet's been sucking lately, but we try to get on at 8:30 at night and end the day with a power hour. So we have 2 links. If you guys want to hop on with us, you are so welcome. Anyone else want to share anything? Okay. Well, so for those of you who weren't on at the beginning, we're going to do one team call a month. And it's the first Monday of every single month. And it's going to be at 10 o'clock. And then I want to start having one-on-ones with everybody. So to just like go over your back office, talk about your goals. Like I feel like that's so important to just have that one-on-one time and really like, I want to help you guys. Like if you have goals, I want to help you. I was kind of like blunt in the little life I did in the team call because I'm like, I don't want to drag anyone. Like I don't want to write your goals out for you, but if you have goals, I want to help you get there. So this month, like the first challenge pack you sell, if you sell a challenge pack, then I want to have a one-on-one with you, and we'll just go over your goals, everything, your back office, make a game plan. And then after this month, then I'm going to have one-on-ones with everyone who hit Success Club the previous month. So in March, it'll be everyone who hit Success Club this month. I'll have a one-on-one with you in March. So I'm just excited to see where this year takes us. I'm excited to have new energy back in our team. I'm excited to have my own team page back because I'm like, you guys will probably get sick of me because I feel so much passion right now that I'll probably be in there all day, every day, like sharing things with you guys. I also like think of a team name, you guys, for your team. I know Melissa has one, Callie I think has one. Think of a team name that you want and go make a team page and from here on out, every time you sign up a coach, even if they're a discount coach, add them to that team page and just like breathe belief into them. Go live in there. It'll also help you show up in your social media better because you can lead your team page and then you'll start feeling comfortable. You'll feel like a leader and you'll feel more comfortable like going live in your stories, going live on Instagram, all that kind of stuff. So go make your team page and like picture it growing. Like how many people do you want to add to that team page every single month and see that number go up, up, up? Because the things we focus on grows. So, hey y'all, if you have nothing else to say, I love you and I'm here. Like message me if you have any questions, message me if you need anything at all because I'm always here and I'm excited to see where this year brings us. So have a great snow day, Melissa and Jessica. We're all snowed in here. Well, you two are in sunny Arizona. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your month. Go write out your goals, crush it, like believe in yourself, know that you can accomplish anything, anything. Yeah, Jessica, take a picture. Okay, hold on. I gotta see. Did you get one? I don't have my phone out here. Okay, you guys, I will talk to you later. Thanks for hopping on.